the simple past. We're also going to be covering the meaning and use, the form, which is the structure, the grammatical structures of the simple past, and also, well, at the end or maybe at the middle of this presentation, we're going to have a small exercise where you're going to apply the things you are going to learn. All right, so let's start. First of all, you're looking at the information I'm exchanging to you or not, that I'm sharing with you. Are you able to see it? Just please say yes or not. ¿Podemos ver la información en la pantalla? Can we look at the information on the screen? Very
Yes,
good.
I can
Thank
see.
you. Thank you very much.
Meaning and use.
Excellent. And it said meaning and use. Very good. Now, what do we use the simple past for? Give me an idea. What do we use the simple past for? What do we use the simple past for? I don't know. Give me an idea. If you go Google, there will come a lot of things. But I want your Google information, your own way to express. Tell me in your own words. What do we use the simple past for?
And is used to talk about some dumb activities.
All right, pretty good. Some dumb activities. So when you say dumb, are activities that they start in one specific time and they just finish over in the past. They don't have no movement to the present, right? Very good. Now, any other student give me an idea of what is the simple past for? What is the meaning? What do we use the simple past for? Come on, guys. Alan, Amef, Gabriela, Jaricel.
To talk about the past.
To talk about the past. It's straight to the point. We're not going to say that much. What else? What else?
You can say whatever scene you do a little time ago.
A little while ago, But remember, as Ania mentioned, the word is done. So it's an action that it was just done. No tiene repercusión para el futuro. Ni para el presente. It was just done. Yeah. A relationship you have in the past that you don't want it to happen again, that's dumb. That's not going to happen anymore. Esa o ese. So es pasado, dice. All right, so meaning, it says, when do we use the simple past tense? And it says, we use the simple past to express the idea that an action that started and finished at the specific time in the past. Not movement. It just is dumb in the past. Very good. What are some common time expressions used with a simple past? With a simple past tense. Help me out. Before I start pressing all, they will come out. But I want you to help me out. Which are some of the time expressions we use in the simple past?
Yesterday. Last
Yesterday.
year. Last week.
Last year. Last week. Yes. Very good. What else? What else? It might be some of them. Some others them. That yesterday. All my troubles seem so far away. And all I need is just to find a way. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Come on. About besides yesterday, 1 month ago, 1 year ago, what else we have? Time expressions that identify the simple past or the past.
A very common one is we can have last, say last week, last month.
Exactly. Very good. Very good. So let's have the first one. Yesterday, as you mentioned, that's one of the Beatles sounds. Very good. Yesterday. We also have last, as you said, last month, last year, last week, last, and a lot of last. All right. Last year, once again, last week, ago, right? We use ago to talk about the past. What else? in. Yes, we use in 1980. In 1980, I was not even on my mom's belly. I had no idea where I was. But yes, in 1980. Very good. There are some time expressions that help us to identify in which time is the sentence. Yeah, you have a statement, you don't have no idea where the statement is and what time. You look at the time expression, they will tell you directly in what time is your sentence. Yeah, so I call them clues. They're clues. So let's look at some examples. In the example in here, look at the structure. It said, I saw Maria yesterday. This is a pretty good example of a simple past. Subject, the verb. What's going on with the verb? What happens on the with the verb in the simple past? Help me out. What's going on with the verb in the simple past? I don't know. You tell me. I know. What's going on with the verb in the simple past in this sentence? Come on, guys. Let me know. Don't let me alone because I look like crazy if you do that to me. What's going on with this example? I saw Maria yesterday. What's going on with the verb? First of all, where is the verb? ¿Dónde está el verbo? ¿Cuál es el verbo?
The verb is after the pronoun. So
All right, pretty good. And what's
Uh-huh.
going on with the verb?
it's already in past tense.
It's already in past tense. Very good. Excellent. So it said, I saw Maria yesterday. Let's look at another example. We have last Friday, the students took their spelling and vocabulary tests. Very good. Once again, we have the verb. It is, as Ania said, it is already on the past. Right? Now we got another example with plural. It says, they got married 2 years ago. Right? Pretty good. These actions are, as you mentioned, are over, are finished, not movement. They just stayed there. They were not probably going to happen. It's already over. So let's move ahead. Once again, in here it said, how do we form the simple tense? How do we form the simple tense? Now, the simple past tense. Someone help me out. Do you have any idea? Mentioning without putting it in there. How do we form the simple past tense? Having an idea with some of the examples we already looked at? Tell me, how do we form the simple past tense? Help me out. Don't leave me alone.
With the verb in past,
All right, with the verb in
also
past.
the auxiliary, but it is did for asking question.
For asking questions. Okay, let's look at the example. Yes, it says English has 2 types of verbs in the simple past tense. ¿Verdad que sí? Sí, es que la vida no es así de fácil. Las cosas se complican a veces, ¿verdad que sí? Qué fácil fuera si el verbo cambiara así como quien se hace un make-up, right? No. English have 2 types of verbs in the past tense. A ver si los recuerdan. ¿Cuáles son? Tell me if you remember. Which are those?
Regular,
Yes.
regular, and irregular.
Regular and irregular verbs. Yes. We use both of them, right, in order to express, in order to create our simple past tense. As I said, life is not that easy. So here we have some irregulars, los que son los inadaptados y los que se adaptan fácilmente, los regulares, ¿verdad? Okay, so let's take a look. Look at the following list of the past tense verb, which verbs are regular and which are irregular. All right, let's look. I want you to identify it. So the number one, or that's not number one, it's the first one on the top is, what is that? What is that? Help me out. What is that there? First of all, we know that it's a verb. Of course, it needs to be a verb. But what is that? Can you please tell me the meaning of that word? Thought.
Which,
Huh?
thought.
Thought. Yes.
Okay. That is an irregular verb.
Yeah. We're trying to identify what it is. It is a regular or it is irregular. Now you
Okay.
said it is irregular, right? Yes, it
Uh-huh.
is irregular. But why is irregular? What make it irregular?
Because it changed all the form of a verb. And besides that, to form a regular verb, you have to add an ed at the end of the verb, the
All right.
normal verb.
All right. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep going. Keep going.
Yeah, there is, I mean, there are some verbs that we can follow. It's not like the structure, but there are some hints that we can follow in order to write it or to pronounce them. This one is very common, taught, caught. But yeah, it is irregular and we can recognize it because it doesn't have the ed at the end.
All right. Now, thank you very much for that explanation. Yes, as Ania mentioned, we have regular and irregular verbs. I'm always say, in order not to forget about it, the regular are the guys, those verbs are the guys that they are just, as the word said, regular. Ellos se adaptan a todo, ellos son todoterreno, pero los irregulares, esos son unos inadaptados, digo yo. Ellos cambian por completo su escritura y su pronunciación en muchos casos. Claro, hay casos especiales, ¿Cuál vamos a estar viendo por ahí algunos? Entonces, in order to create sentence in the past tense, we have to take into consideration that the verb suffers a change. In this change, they might be regular and irregular. And as Ania mentioned, yes, some of them, they're just change. Some of the verbs just change by adding ed, depending on the rule of the words, the rules that rolls the words. So very good. The first one is thought, and is irregular. No sé si ustedes han escuchado que a veces hay personas que dicen, ok, todas las palabras, y pasa, es muy común cuando estamos aprendiendo, todas las palabras cambian, todos los verbos cambian al añadirle ed. Y definitivo, enseñar tiene que ser teach it. ¿Verdad que sí? No, dígame que no lo han escuchado. Have you ever heard about that? Teach it. Someone have said that in front of you, or you have heard someone saying that, or just said the word teach to refers to the past. Yes or not?
Yes.
Yeah, es bastante común, ¿verdad? Dice,
Yes.
she teach me how to do this. Ajá, pero ¿te está enseñando o te enseñó? No, she teach me. When I was studying at Latina, she teach me how to do this. No,
And it's very
no.
common.
Very common, right? Yes. And with the
Yes.
word teach a lot. All right. So be careful. Be careful. So the first example in here in this list is the word thought. So it will be irregular. Irregular. Why? Because the way you write, the way you pronounce is completely different. All right. It's completely different.
It happens more when we are beginners or when we are beginning in talking a new language or speaking a new language. It happens.
Exactly. It happens a
Then,
lot.
then when you get accustomed or you get more confidence or you have more chance to speak or to produce more the language, you are getting more conscious when you think to apply the past tense in the proper way.
Yeah, it's true. By practicing, right? By listening to others, we start correcting all those mistakes. It happens. It happens to me a lot when I was learning. Yes, I can tell you. But we have time to correct those mistakes and even to correct other guys' mistakes, our students' mistakes. So very good. So in here we have another word. Let's have Alan or Ahmed to get involved. Alan or Ahmed, the next word, walked. Is it walked regular or irregular verb?
Excuse me, teacher. You can repeat the same.
Please. We are here trying to find out the words in this list. All right. In here we have the first word, which is thought. Ania tell us that this is an irregular verb. We say yes, it is. Now we look into the second word in there, the word walked. It is irregular or regular verb? The word walked is regular or irregular? Recuerden la
I
forma
say
base.
regular
I'm sorry.
verb.
Yeah.
Regular verb because only this thing have ad.
Okay, thank you very much. Yes, if we look at the ed, we said no. Esto definitivo que esto es regular. Se adapta rápidamente. ¿Se adapta a qué? Bueno, se adapta a que al solamente añadirle ed ya queda transformado en el pasado. Y la forma regular del verbo, ¿cuál sería? En este ejemplo, walked. The basic form.
Walk it.
Walked will be, and then walked. Very good. All right, so we have that one. The second one is regular. What's going on with the third one? Where's the third one? Please tell me. The third one is irregular. Regular. Very good. And what's going on with the other one? Gave. Regular or irregular?
Irregular.
All right, pretty good. Irregular. Very good. What about the word, the verb became?
Irregular.
Very good. Now the word cried.
Regular.
Regular. Yes. Pretty good. And then we have the word lived.
Regular too.
All right, pretty good. And the last one, deed.
Okay. I think is regular because I think I remember this one rule because I know no have ID, but I think it's regular because only
Oh,
you.
all right.
I
So
don't.
which one is the base form of the verb deed? Which one is the base form? Which one is the base form? Help me out.
Do.
It is do. Now, how is the change that this word suffers? It seems like it's adaptable to ed, or it is completely different in pronunciation. And also,
It's irregular. It's irregular.
it will be irregular. Yes, very good. Okay, guys, moving forward, and let me tell you something. The only way you can do in order to know all these verbs is just by practicing. Memorizing, yes, you have to memorize, and somehow how's the word spelled and pronounced in the different times, but it will be more easier, or it will be easier for you to try to learn them in content, not to memorize them. If you learn them in contents like reading, like listening to music, like watching documentals, watching series, those kind of things will help you out to learn the word in context instead of memorizing them. So that's my recommendation, because there are a lot of them, right? So let's keep your practicing. Now, the regular birds are birds that. Now, profe, ahora es que viene la regla, qué cosa, ¿no? That end with ed, as we mentioned. Yes, the regular birds are birds that end with ed. Now, the simple form in this case, as we mentioned, is walk, right? And the past tense will be, I'll tell you in a second, study and cry. So, and in this one here will be by adding ed. How it will end it up? You help me out. how will end it up? Walk, the past tense will be. Ayúdeme con la pronunciación ahí.
Walked.
Walked, ajá, walked. I walked, ajá, very good. Hay algunas reglas por ahí de pronunciación, ¿verdad? Para los ed. Algunos terminan en, así mismo, ed, otros terminan en t, y otros terminan en d. Esa es otra clase. Ciertas reglas, ¿no? Para las terminaciones. D, d, t, t, d, d. All right. For example, la palabra necesitar, need. ¿Cuál es al cambiarla al pasado, cómo es su pronunciación? Añadiéndole ed. La palabra need, necesitar. Añádale ed, ¿cómo queda?
Need.
Ajá.
Need.
Su
Creo.
pasado. Needed. Needed. Needed.
Ah,
La regla,
needed.
la regla, jóvenes, sí, hay ciertas reglas de pronunciación. Cuidadito con eso al pronunciar los pasados. Algunas terminan en t, algunas terminan en d, y otras terminan en ed, like the word needed, needed, needed. So be careful with that. So we have the first one. It says walked and walked, right? Walked. Very good. Study. How that one will be? How will be the pronunciation of this word? How it will end it up? Study. Come on, help me out. Don't leave me alone. ¿Cómo sería la palabra? Study. 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 Guys, don't let me alone. So we got the first one says walked, walked. Study, 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 study. Right? The other one will be cry, cried, cried, cry, cried. And the last one, this one, how this one will be?
Lived.
How will be the pronunciation of this one?
Lived.
Lived. Very good. Lived, lived. Cried, cried. Study, study. And walked, walked. Very good. Let's keep y'all moving. Now let's take a look at the irregular. The irregular verbs are verbs that done, of course, end with ed. Some irregular verbs have a vowel change in the past tense. Let's look at that. The form of some of them. We got the word. Look at the information here. Some irregular verbs. Algunas, no todas, que la vida no puede ser así de fácil. Some irregular verbs have a vowel change in the past tense. See, just by changing the vowel, the whole verb change, and it's already irregular. Yes, the first one says become. The past tense will be, help me out, will be?
Become, became.
Became. Very good. So there's just one move, one change, a vowel change. Now the other one will be give. And the past will be gave. Very good. The other one will be drive. And the past will be
Drove.
very good. Very good. That's another common mistake, drive. All right. So the other one will be forget. And the past will be the irregular forgot. Very good. Another mistake. We always say forget. I forget to do this. And I was like, you're right now. That was before. No, right now. Drive. I drive. Last week I drive to my house. Ajá. Okay, espérate. You drive. Last week. Eso fue la semana. Sí, ok. La expresión del tiempo me dice que fue el fin de semana. You drive. Okay, so no. Wait. You drove. You drove from College to your house. Okay, got it. I understand now. Be careful with that. Very common mistake. We're not to say that we're dumb. No, we're not. The things that we're lazy sometimes. We're lazy. When we speak, we're lazy. We don't want to change the word. Be careful. Be careful. All right, so keep y'all moving. Other irregular verbs have a different kinds of change. We look at the regular verbs that change just by adding the ed. We also look at the words, the irregular verbs that change just by moving the vowel. So now let's look at these different kinds of change in the irregular verbs. Let's look at the first one. It says teach, and then we got the other one, which is, someone help me out. What is the past of teach?
Thought.
Okay, thought. Y se parece como I thought, ¿verdad? Como yo pensaba. Siempre lo confundo, siempre. Hay bastante parecido. I thought it was you. I thought it was you. Yo pensaba que eras tú, dice. I thought it was you. Se parece al thought. Thought. To me, it's close to the same. All right. Now, so the other one will be bring. What is the past? The irregular past?
Brought.
Brought. All right, pretty good. Hay uno parecido. Buy. ¿Cuál es buy? El pasado es
Bought.
bought. Bastante parecido. Leave. Leave. And then we have left. Este muy común y a mí me pasa bastante. A mí personalmente, leave. I just say left para todo. No. I mean, what's left? No. Gotta be careful. Now, we got the other one. Heard. Heard. What's going on with that one?
It
Heard.
changed to heard.
And it changed, right? And how's the pronunciation?
Heard.
Very good. Heard. 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 Very good. Now, so let's look at the other one. Okay, it is here. Buy. How will be?
Bought.
Dicen por ahí que I went to Boquetes Fair and it was awesome. I remember that I buy some things that I just love them. I just buy them and buy and buy and buy. La estabas mordiendo, la estabas comprando. ¿Qué es lo que está? Be careful. I went to the fair in Boquete and I bought a beautiful flowers. Pero qué va, nos cuesta. Entonces, I remember I buy some of those things. Ahorita hablando en el pasado, recuerda, buy, both. Okay, very good. So keep on moving. Celia bought a new computer last week. Be careful with the simple past. Very, very basic, but tricky and somehow. Okay, I think that I have one student. Let me go back to see if I have one more student. Yes, I do have one more student. He's already running away. I haven't seen him. Oh, let's go back. All right. So keep your moving. Keep your body moving. Okay, he's back. Excuse me, guys. Josué González. José González. First time I see Josué González in the whole 3 classes. Welcome, José González. Welcome, welcome. All right, so keep you moving, guys. Keep you moving. I don't want you to chill out. I just want to keep you moving. And I'm here, it said, and some irregular verbs don't change at all. Yes. Now there's someone they changes by adding the changing the vowel. Some of them changes the way you write them and the pronunciation. But these ones, come on, they're a pain on the neck. This one don't change. They don't change at all. How is that possible, teacher or professor? Yes. For example, the word hit. Él es lo mismo. Oye, pero todos, ¿por qué todos no fueron así, verdad? It will be easier. All the simple past, they stay the same. They stay the same. We don't have to be worried about anything. We just said, okay, hit. We don't even know in what time we're talking about. It's just hit. All right, another example of a word that irregular word that it doesn't change. at all is the one put. Yes, no, I put it. No, no, I put it.
The
No.
same as caught.
¿Verdad que sí? Caught. Yes. It's the same too. Exactly. No, I caught it. ¿Verdad que no? No, I caught it. All right, we have set. Set. Yeah, and set still the same. For example, the children set the table every Sunday. And guys, now by knowing that these irregular chains are son tan inadaptables, conociendo eso, knowing that, the only way is just to practice in them, just to keep practicing, to learn them in context, as I said, to memorize them in somehow, because we have to. Okay, let me see. I think that I have one more student. No. Very good. All right, let's keep you all moving. Yes, the student set the table last night. I'm here. For regular verbs, simply use the ed form of the word in a positive sentence. For example, I want to help me out. Come on, this is your time. This is a time for you to put in test all that knowledge. The first example, help me out. It said, when I was a child, I the piano. How was that? Help me out.
I play it.
Exactly. Yes. Can you read the whole statement, please? The whole statement. ¿Puede leerme todo la oración en sentido completo, por favor?
Okay. When I was a child, I played the piano.
Okay, very good. When I was a child, I played the piano. I played the piano. Very good. That was Ahmed. Right?
Yes.
Thank you, Ahmed. Muchas gracias to participate in this morning. Like my English, right? Okay, let's keep on moving. We have another one. Someone else to help me out with this one. Very sure. Donna. París. Este es otro ejemplo de la terminación idi. Idi. Alguien que me ayude. Someone help me out. Donna Paris.
Donna visited Paris.
So look at the ending of the word. Visited. Idi. Played. Visited. Very good. Played. Oh. Yo no sé si ustedes pueden escucharlo, pero yo sí estoy escuchándola tocar el piano. Played the piano. So Donna visited Paris. Very good. Be careful with the spelling change. Yes, be careful with the spelling change. Played. Visited. All right, let's keep y'all moving. For irregular verbs, use the correct past tense form in positive sentence. We use the same form with different subject. Unfortunately, these forms must be memorized. Yes, they need to be memorized. So the first one, let's look at the first one. Help me out. Last week, I your letter. Not all at the same time, just one at a time, please.
Last week, I sent a letter.
Last week, I sent a letter.
Last week,
Yes? Come on, let's say it. No te cohibas, por favor, dilo. Last week. Maybe communication is a problem right now. Now, let's look at the second one. The students an English exam.
Had.
Right.
The student had an English exam.
Okay, the student had an English exam. Let's find out. The last one. They A great job.
They did a great job.
All
They
right.
did a great job.
Very good. Very good. Excellent. Ustedes ya están listos para el examen. ¿Qué va? I quit. You're all ready. I don't have nothing else to do in here. Very good. Last week I sent you a letter. The student had an English exam. They did a great job. They did a great job. You did a great job. You did a great job. So let's keep you all moving. For negative sentence, we use, what do we use? What do we use for negative sentence? We use, no, profe, fácil. Si usted dice the I saw the movie yesterday o I saw María, entonces esto quiere decir I saw not, ¿verdad? Así de simple, ¿verdad? Le añadimos el NOT frente al verbo y ya está mi oración en negativo o no, en pasado. No, yo no sé, ustedes me dirán, ¿cómo creo una oración negativa? How do I form the negative sentence statements in simple past? How?
It's necessary to use the auxiliary did not.
Yes, it is necessary to use the verb, the auxiliary did not, or the construction which is didn't. Very good. So let's look at some examples. So we use did not, as you mentioned, or we just use didn't, plus the verb and the base form, infinitive, like this one in here, the base form, pero ya no solamente the base form, sino también the infinitive form. How do we create the infinitive form? Well, to I went to work yesterday. Y si lo quiero negar, yo diría que ¿qué? I didn't go to work yesterday. So the rule is sujeto, I, auxiliary, in this case, didn't or did not, verbo en su forma infinita, which is to work, to walk, and then whatever we want to say, yesterday. I didn't go to work yesterday. All right, pretty good, pretty good. Now, in here, it said that we have a sections with the verb be. The verb be is special. Listen up. Remember that we're talking about the simple past. Pero ese verbo be es inadaptable, ¿verdad? Él no se adapta fácilmente a cualquiera de los tiempos gramaticales. Él simplemente, yo digo que es un rebelde sin causa. Now, would you please remind me what's happened or what happens with the verb be in the simple past? What do you remember about the simple past with the verb be? ¿Qué recuerdan sobre cómo se crean las oraciones en el tiempo pasado con el verbo be? ¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué hay de especial? ¿Por qué lo hace especial? Help me out.
It
has
changed to
three-
was or were according to the personal pronoun.
Exactly. Very good. It changed was or were according to the personal pronouns. Yes. For the third persons, ¿qué tenemos para the third person? We have
was
was. And the plurals? And I?
was
For the plurals, we have where. And for I, we have
was
was. Exactly. ¿Eh? Está claro, compañero. Was. Tiro, dice. Very good. Now, let's look at this one. It says, never use didn't or did not with the verb be. Instead of that, just use was. Yes, or where. As you said, como usted lo dijo muy claro, depending on the subject pronouns. She was, he was, it was, I was, you were, they were. Very good. Very good. We were. plus not in order to create negative sentence. Now help me out. Before we move forward, ¿cómo creamos una oración con el verbo be, verdad? Que sea negativa. Deme un ejemplo. Sí, sé que estamos escribiendo en el aire, pero sí, ¿cómo creo una oración con el verbo be que sea negativa? Ejemplo, yo no llegué tarde. Yo no llegué tarde. How would you say that in English?
I didn't come late.
All right, but with the verb be,
Okay.
mhm,
I wasn't late.
I wasn't late. Yes, very good. I wasn't late. Sí, al aprender inglés, yo cuando yo descubrí ese did, yo digo, para todo did, verbo y listo, ¿verdad? Es más fácil. Did. E incluso muchas veces utilizamos más el did que otra cosa. Que el was o where. Yes. Ahora, otro ejemplo, por favor. ¿Me pueden dar otro ejemplo con el verbo be y su forma negativa y una oración negativa? Por favor. Dijimos que I wasn't late. No llegué tarde. Otra oración, por favor.
I wasn't ready for the test.
I wasn't ready for the test. Very good. Excellent example. Can we say they weren't in my class? Sí, ellos no estuvieron en mi clase. They weren't in my class. They weren't in my class. So I'm sorry, I cannot do anything else. Okay, very good. Very good. You're pretty clear on that. Bastante claro en eso. All right. Now, can we make one negative sentence, all right, in the simple past without the verb be, como la que me armó ahorita Ania? Sí, estamos utilizando nuestro libro ahorita mismo es nuestro cerebro. Estamos escribiendo ahí. All right. Nuestro cuaderno. Una oración simple. Please give me one example of a simple past negative statement.
Simple past,
Yeah.
negative statement.
Mhm.
It doesn't matter if it's the verb be or
No, with a simple past without the verb be.
okay. I didn't watch TV yesterday.
Very good. You didn't watch TV yesterday, maybe because you didn't have time to do that.
No, I didn't.
Very good. I didn't pay the ticket. Yeah, I didn't pay the ticket. So now when I went to the office, I have to pay it. Yeah, I had to pay it. Very good. I didn't attend to the church yesterday. I'm supposed to attend, but I'm not. I did not. I didn't attend to the church. Very good. Can I have Alan? Alan, please, are you there? Alan Camargo. Por favor, Alan Camargo. Are you there? Alan.
Teacher, I didn't eat my breakfast.
Very good. You didn't eat your breakfast. Very good. Oye, con el did fácil, ¿verdad? Para todas las oraciones en pasado, did, el verbo en su forma base y listo. Ya me olvidé de eso. Very good. Excellent. All right, now, in here, we're going to move forward. Now we're going to look at the questions. For yes and not questions, what do we use? What do we use? We use did. Yeah, so the simple past, we use did. Plus, what? The subject and then the verb-based form in infinitive. What do we have? Did you to whatever? Let's look at the example. Did you go to work yesterday? So what are we doing here? We just in order to create questions, we just move the did at the beginning of the question, the beginning, and then we have the subject, and then we have the verb in infinity. Example, did you go to work yesterday? Did you go to work yesterday? Okay, guys, do you have any questions? Hasta aquí, any question? Everything clear? Estamos, all
It's
right, very
clear.
good. Estamos
Yes.
viendo cómo armar the questions, right? How to make questions with simple past. With did. Very good. Did you come yesterday? Did you come yesterday? Profe, y si le pongo did you came yesterday? No. With the auxiliary did, you don't have to care about the verb. The verb just stayed in the base form. Yes, just stayed on the base form. If you do past, if you do did and then you do past in here, it will sound well, not sounds good. Rule is a rule. So did you come yesterday? So let's keep you up moving. Put the words between the bracket into work form simple past. Now you want to understand that in here. I need your help. I'm always needing your help. I need your help in here for this example. Last year, I spent last year I spent my holiday in Ireland. It
Was.
very good. It was great. I
Traveled.
very good. I traveled around the city by car with 2 friends and we
Visited.
exactly very good. That's the pronunciation. We visited lots of interesting places. In the evening, we usually
Went.
all right to a cafe. We simple past. We
Were.
very lucky, very good with the weather. It negative. It
Didn't rain.
didn't rain a lot. We
saw
simple past. We saw some beautiful rainwood. I have or I an amazing holiday. Simple past. What it will be? I had an amazing holiday. Okay, so pretty good. Guys, I need one volunteer, please, to help me out and read this whole sentence for me. I'm going to be checking up the pronunciation, all right? So I'm going to check up the pronunciation. One volunteer, please. I just want to be sure you're pronouncing where. Yeah.
Last year, I spent my holiday in Ireland. It was great. And I traveled around the city by car with 2 friends, and we visited lots of interesting places. In the evenings, we usually went to a cafe. We were very lucky with the weather. It didn't rain a lot. We saw some beautiful rainbows. I had an amazing holiday.
Very good. Excellent. Just be careful with very. Very instead of berry. B is not B, is V. Labio dental. Very. Okay, very good. Good job. That was Alam or Ahmed. Ahmed.
It's Josué.
Josué. Excellent, Josué. Can I have one more volunteer to read this whole paragraph, please, for us? One more.
Last year, I spent my holiday.
Okay, let's have both of you. Let's have one first, and then the second one we'll do next. All right?
Okay.
All right. You
Last
decide who's
year, I spent my holiday in Ireland. It was great. I traveled around the city by car with two friends and we visited lots of interesting places. In the evenings, we usually went to a cafe. We were very lucky with the weather. It didn't rain a lot. We saw some beautiful rainbows, and what is it? I had an amazing holiday.
Yeah, very good. Excellent. Okay, one more try. One more try. There was another lady who want to try it. Come on, let's do it.
Last year, I spent my holiday in Ireland. It was great. I traveled around the city by car with two friends and we visited lots of interesting places. In the evening, we usually went to a cafe. We were very lucky with the weather. It didn't rain a lot. We saw some beautiful rainbows. I had an amazing holiday.
Well, guys, I have to tell you that I quit. I'm no longer working with you. You already knows everything, so quit. Ya. Fue un placer conocerles a todos. Después de escucharles, ya renuncio. Come on, you did it pretty good. Good job. Excellent. I'm happy to hear that. You know, that makes me feel good. Make me feel good. I have students in other institutions. They're not able to read these things. And having you written it that well, it makes me feel proud. It makes me feel proud. Good. Good job. Guys, who was the last lady who read it? Could you please tell me your name? Is Yaricel or Yaricel?
Yaricel.
Ah,
Sí.
Yaricel. Perfecto, Yaricel. Muchas gracias. Thank you to all of you guys. Very good job. Now let's keep up moving. Hey, what I said, it was serious. It was serious. I have students from other institutions which are not able to do this. And you said, no, that's pretty basic. No, you know. Well, okay, let's keep up moving. Students practice. Yes. I want you to go straight to this. I will not add the link. No voy a poner link que está ahí porque existen un millón solamente en YouTube. If you want to practice your simple paths and so on, there's a lot of information you can use straight from internet. So if I give you the link that I have here, it's not gonna be useful because you have more precious informations on internet. I just want to say thank you very much for your attendance and your participation. In order to reinforce, I would like to practice a little bit some of the things from the model. Vamos a ver algunos de los aspectos muy rápidamente que el módulo nos presentaba. Lógicamente, la información que vimos previamente es parte del módulo. Nos habla que para the season 3 of a season, like we were watching a series, the season 3 is that the topic was supposed to be, it is, past tense with the verb be. And in here is that the past tense of to be in English have two forms, was and were. Ojo, nada más estamos recordando. Para el simple past con el verbo be, como ya ustedes lo mencionaron, tenemos el was y el were, ¿verdad que sí? For example, I was tired this morning. You were very good. He was the best in his class. She was late for work. It was sunny. It was a sunny day. We were at home. You were on holiday. They were happy with their test result. Very good. Some examples of the verb be with a simple past. Now, moving forward, how do we create the negative form? También lo vimos acá, pantallazos dimos, ¿verdad? Vamos a ver ejemplos. The verb be, negative sentence, they can be made by adding not after the verb. Here are some examples. All right, I need someone to help me out and read these examples de cómo se formaría la forma negativa del verbo be en pasado simple. A ver, que alguien me ayude con un ejemplo. Número 1, I was not
I was not tired this morning.
Very good. The second one, you were not.
We're not crazy.
You were not crazy. Very good. The other one, he was not.
Was
He
not
was not
married.
married. Very good. She was not.
Famous.
She was not
She was
famous.
not
All
famous.
right. Very good. En sentido completo, cuando escribimos en sentido completo. De igual forma, vamos a encontrar the sure, ¿verdad? The construction, que en este caso sería wasn't, weren't. Ok, seguimos con el she. She was not. Y vamos bien. She was not.
She was not hot.
She was not famous, right? Ahora, cuidado, la abreviación, la contracción sería she.
Wasn't.
She wasn't famous. Very good.
Wasn't.
Very good. It was not.
It was not
It wasn't hot
yesterday.
yesterday.
Very good. We were not.
We were not invited.
Sí, eso sí es
We
triste.
weren't.
Invited. We weren't invited. Eso es triste cuando we were not invited. So we weren't invited. We just got in there and we eat, we drink, we did all the things without being invited. Yes, it happens. Now, you weren't. You
Not at the
weren't.
party.
You weren't at the party. Very good. They weren't.
Weren't friends.
They weren't friends. Very good. All right. So we look at the negative form of the verb be in the simple past. Thank you very much for that. Now let's keep you moving. Remember, we just practicing. Here is how we form the questions. Recuerden que para el simple past formábamos las preguntas con qué? Con. How do we form the questions in the simple past? With what?
It's where.
Sí, pero how do we form the simple tense or simple past questions with the simple, without the verb be? ¿Cómo iniciábamos la pregunta? Hicieron varias en antes. Con did. Yes. Ahora con el verbo be.
Auxiliary.
Con el verbo be, las preguntas inician con el verbo be en forma pasado, ya sea was or where. The first example is going to be, I was late. Was I late? Sí. Por duro que le suene, es así. No, I was late. No, that's just an affirmative statement. I was late. Was I late? You were sick. Were you sick? He was surprised. Was he surprised? She was from Italy. Was she from Italy? It was a big house. Was it a big house? We were ready. Were we ready? You were early. Were you early? They were busy. Were they busy? All right. Very good. So what happens in here in order to create a sentence in a simple past with the verb be? We just move the verb be at the beginning. Solamente movemos el verbo be al inicio, ¿verdad? El sujeto luego y lo que queremos complementar. The complement. Very good. That's the order. Very good. ¿Cómo se formaban el simple past? El simple past. No con el verbo be. Nuevamente lo digo. ¿Cómo se forma el simple past? Las preguntas en simple past. Para los otros verbos que no son el verbo be. Come on, give me an example.
Did you work yesterday?
Did you work
Did
yesterday?
you work yesterday?
Excellent. Did you attend to the church yesterday? Did you went to David yesterday? Exactly. Very good. Very good. Now let's keep you up moving. In group activity, we'll do it simultaneously. In group activity, we're going to practice this, and I need your help. Complete the sentence with was or where. Someone please to do number 1.
How many people were at your house last weekend?
Very good. Number 2, someone else to help me out with this one. Number 2.
The book wasn't difficult, it was easy.
Very good. Number 3.
Those were my best yams.
Yes, very good. Number 4. Plural. Plural. Dinosaurs. Was or where? Number 4.
These were.
Uh-huh. Would you please read the whole sentence for us? Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs were prehistoric animals.
Very good. Number 5. It's a question.
Were your
Were
friends
you?
at school yesterday?
Were your friends at school yesterday? Very good. Both of you did it well. Good. You did very well. Excellent. Let's keep you moving, guy. I have more practice. Profe, más práctica, de verdad. No. Claro que sí. I just need to be clear that you know what you're doing. So let's look at this one. Complete the sentence with the verb below impasse. Here we have some verb, and I want you to help me out with this. Walked, enjoy, like, watch, travel, finish, listen, and study. Now help me out with a number 1. What do you put on the number 1? Lucy, her birthday present. What do we be there? What is there? What is there? No idea. No idea.
Like,
Lucy, it could be both enjoy or liked.
¿Verdad que sí? It could be both, yes. Lucy
Yeah.
enjoys or Lucy likes her birthday present. Yeah, why not? Now, listen up. Please decide on one. And of course, we're talking about simple past and create and put it on simple past.
Lucy liked her birthday present.
Very good. Lucy liked her birthday present. Very good. Now, the second one. Last week, I in the mountains for 2 hours.
Last weekend, I walked in the mountains for 2 hours.
For 2 hours. Very good. Esa palabrita de mountains me costaba al inicio. Yo iniciaba con mountains. Which is the pronunciation of mountains? The right pronunciation.
Mountains.
I
si
think
se,
mountains.
mountains, yes. Miren, si se van a los británicos, está perfecto que digan mountains. Y si usted es principiante, está aprendiendo el inglés como segunda lengua, mountains, ellos van a entender. Pero el norteamericano lo hace un poquito más difícil. Él hace mountains. Mountains. Don't tell me. I learned it just by listening. But yes, mountain. Let's go to the mountain. Mountain. Yeah? Ojo, usted puede decir mountains. They will understand. But look at the pronunciation of montaña. They'll say mountain. Mountain. Let's go to the top of the mountain. Profe, que de verdad.
That word is similar of the word important.
It's similar to the word important. Yes, that's true. Important is right to say it, but that's important. Mountain.
But mountain is a little bit tough.
Yeah.
Say that the pronunciation.
Mountain. Yes. Just to let you know. So
But it's better to say just mountains. That's it.
You can say it, but when you're gonna listen to a native speaker speaking like mountain, you will be like, ¿Qué rayos está diciendo? Sí. And
At the beginning, it was hard for me to understand that word, and then I figured it out. I was like, that is mountain. So, and
sí.
then I tried to repeat the same, and I was like, I can't do it. So I will say mountain. What?
Yeah, yeah. Pero sí, usted ha dicho la palabra figure it out. Hay palabras que we just have to figure it out. In the sentence, when the North American is speaking, or the native speakers are speaking English, there are words in context where we have just to figure it out.
I didn't realize at first. I was like, what is the word that they are saying? And I was trying to, yeah, like as I said, to figure it out. And then they read something, and then I noticed that it was the word mountain. I was like, okay, okay. But it wasn't until I read it, because I was like trying to guess,
Yeah.
and I couldn't. But when I read it, I realized that it was the word.
A mí me pasa mucho y me ayudan mucho las expresiones del tiempo para saber de qué rayos están hablando a veces cuando va muy rápido. Yes, it happens. Well, with practice it won't happen, but at the beginning it happens. It happens a lot. Yes, a veces agarramos, we have to catch words and create a whole sentence. Okay, I know what you mean now. I know what you're saying. Catch you, I got you. All right, pretty good. So the number 3 set, we the party very much. Ahí sí, ¿verdad? Ahí hay hasta dos opciones. Como que no estudiamos el party, ¿verdad? We study the party very much. No. We
Enjoyed.
we enjoyed the party very much. We liked the party very much. We enjoyed. Very good. Number 4, can.
Party very much.
Very good. Can to this favorite city yesterday. Can
listen to his favorite city.
His favorite city yesterday. Very good. Listening. Very good. Number 5, my sister math for an exam. Yes. Number 5, my sister.
My sister studied math for an exam.
For an exam. Very good. Number 6, they traveled, yes, to the USA in 2003. 7, dad watched his car last weekend. Very good. The film finished right at 11:30. Very good job, guys. Let me tell you something. I don't have nothing else to say. Related to the simple past and the simple past with the verb be. You had everything. Just to let you know that for this class, I have prepared, of course, from the model, I have prepared two more single practices that I have for all of you. They are going to be open up from now until next class. Those are the 2 last practices, of course, related to this context. The teacher is going to evaluate that? Yes, he's evaluating them. You can already go through what you have sent, and you could already go through your grades. I have your grades on it for the work that you already sent it the first week. If you have trouble in getting to the homework and you're new in here in the classroom, in this virtual classroom, and you don't have access to the previous practices, let me know. You see, I can just send it to you and you can just start working. Because as you know, we're running out of time. This is our 3rd class. Next class is going to be our last class. And time goes fast. Times go too fast. In next class, as I said, you have two options for the final exam. You have two options. You have the options of bringing all the material ready to do your explanation in the same day, or bringing a video you already work on, and you just play the video. We'll participate by asking you questions and listening to you. Now, guys, from the final project, the final exam, any doubt? Is there any student in here which is not clear with the final exam project?
Teacher, I have no idea because this is the first time I came here.
Josué, you want to kill myself? I have to kill myself. José, ¿cómo va a ser, José? Really, José? Josué.
Yes.
Josué, ¿dónde estabas, Josué? ¿Dónde estabas? Te llamé durante todas estas clases y no te encontré.
I wasn't at home and the rain was so heavy.
It was heavy, yeah, it was
The
heavy.
internet wasn't.
And right now, let me ask you
Was a
something.
problem.
Let me ask you something, guys, and I'm gonna go through that. Just to clarify, para la próxima clase, si no me equivoco, el joven Alan Camargo, ¿verdad? He is in charge of the present progressive. Is that right, Alan? Say yes or not. Present progressive. Alan Camargo, if I'm not wrong.
Alan is not here.
I mean, yeah, he runs away. Maybe the internet. Tenemos por acá a Celso Fonseca. No sé si está por acá. He's going to talk about the past progressive. You say yes or not. Alexander Cubilla. He's going to talk about the superlative and the comparative. Tenemos Ania Bogante. She's going to talk about the simple past. Y por ahí tenemos también a Yaricel Gonzalez, which is going to talk about the simple present. Now, do I still have students that do not have any idea what we have to do next class? Aparte de Josué, do I have other students that have no idea what we had to do for the last class? Yes or not? Gabriela, are you there? Gabriela. All right. Ania, you still there, Ania? Ania, you already knows what you have to work on, right? Simple past. Yaricel Gonzalez, you already knows what you had to work on. Simple present, right?
Yes.
Very good. I just want you to be clear on that. Gabriela, what's going on with Gabriela? Gabriela was here with us, and she just maybe she have some problems with internet.
She was.
Maybe internet. All right. Just let you know that if you haven't have anything, they have to contact me in somehow, so I can assign them something. So Josué, you're gonna be with us next class or not? Otherwise, you fail.
Yes, I will be.
Oye, te estoy grabando, así que ya por gusto, ya lo dijiste, sí vas a estar, tienes que estar. Josué, let me assign you a work. First, let me explain you very quickly what do you have to do. For the final exam, look at the instruction for the final exam. You have to pick a topic. Some of your classmates already pick a topic. Once you have your topic, you have to start searching for the questions or the information the professor asks. You have to explain using a PPT or a video to illustrate your presentation. All of these presentations are going to be done cuando? The last day, next class. It could be, puede ser in group, or it could be individual. Just to let you know, there are already classmates. Ya hay compañeros que eligieron esto del simple present, ya lo eligieron. The simple present with the verb be, esa no la han escogido. Would you like to talk about that? Yeah.
Which one, teacher?
Josué González, right? You're going to talk about the one here on the left. Esta que está aquí, en el left. The simple present verb be. Tómele una
Profesor.
captura. Tómele una captura. Y eso es lo que usted va a investigar, esas preguntas que están ahí, y las va a compartir la próxima clase con nosotros como proyecto final. Pues, si encuentra más información y usted cree que sea más relevante, la puede añadir, pero tiene que cumplir with those information. What is the verb be in the simple present? What it is the affirmative form? All right. Made a mistake there.
Okay,
What
teacher.
it is negative form? And yes and not question example. You can create a PowerPoint presentation and do this presentation next class, or you can create a video explaining all this and just play the video next class. You decide what you want to. All right.
Okay, teacher.
Very good. And you have to start working. Everything is on the platform. Todas las asignaciones están en la plataforma. Hasta el momento, si no me equivoco, hay 6 asignaciones. Por favor, entren y realícenla. Yo estoy calificando eso y algunas tienen fecha límite también. Guys, I don't have nothing else to say. Thank you very much for your time. Do you have any questions?